Hi guys, thank you so much for checking out my video. I wanted to show you guys my new hairstyle. I recently cut it and I colored it as well. And it's been a little while since I've actually colored my hair, so this is a pretty big change for me. I'm not sure if you can see it in this lighting, but I have the ombre hair color, and I've also cut my hair from about here to up to just, past my shoulders. It's a really big haircut for me, considering it's about 5.5 inches. You should have seen how much hair was left on the ground when I left the hair salon. So I'm really happy with the cut. It's shorter at the back, so I'm not sure if you can see it. It's already been a little while since it's grown out. So it's been a few weeks, or almost, actually I'd say like 3 weeks since I cut it. It's been a long time, and I've really been behind in posting my videos and also filming them because I've been really busy and with holidays and everything. So I wanted to share it with you all at once. This new haircut, I felt like it was finally the right time to dye my hair too. I've always been lusting after the ombre hair color that Alexa Chung, Drew Barrymore, Rachel Bilson, some of my favorite style icons have dyed their hair with, which is lighter on the bottom and then darker on the top, so it looks kind of like your roots are growing out. So I'm not sure if you can see in this lighting, but it's blonde. It's like a dark medium brown or a dark blonde color. So here, I'll scoot closer so you can try to see it. Can you tell? But yeah, so I finally dyed it, and I did it myself. And by myself, I mean I was really lucky to have my friend help me out with some of the pieces of the back, and also with the patience of helping me apply certain pieces that I couldn't see. I think it's easily done in front of a mirror on your own if you have it patience and if you have enough time, and it's not too difficult considering it is a hair dye job. So it is a lot more difficult if you were trying to do just really tidy highlights. But this one, the idea is supposed to be a little bit messy. It's supposed to be disheveled, not supposed to look as if it's supposed to look natural and as if your roots have just grown out. So it was a little bit difficult for me because I have dark hair. So I'll tell you what I used and how long it took. So it took me about 4 hours to do this whole look. I know it looks as if I just woke up and my hair, my roots had grown out. That's what it looks like. But it took a lot of time and a lot of patience and a really trustworthy friend that helped me out with it. So what I used is 2 products. I used this one by Garnier. It's a Belle Colour. It's a permanent color in light golden blonde in number 93. So yes, I used a blonde color on the bottom half, and it's supposed to give you this shade right here if you have black hair. But what it did for me was almost, I would say it's pretty accurate to this color, maybe even a little bit lighter. So I left it in for almost 45 minutes. So what I did is I took, I used a garbage bag first. So I'll show you. I took a garbage bag and made sure I was wearing this because it'll ruin your clothes so fast because it is bleach. So I had to cut a garbage bag and cut open a hole and my arms through it. So my friends and I did this together. It was actually a really fun project. And in hindsight, I kind of wish I had filmed it. It was pretty comical, but it would have been a very long video. So I cut open, first step, cover all your clothes. Make sure that you are completely ready to stain anything or everything that's in your way, because if it drips on it, that's what happens. So be very careful. Don't wear any clothes that you're worried about ruining. So cover it up with a garbage bag. First step, okay, before you do any of it. And second step, then you mix your hair dye and everything. I'm not sure if you guys have done at-home hair color before, and I have in the past, but I usually just do it all over my head, and it's really easy. This Belle Colour one has no ammonia, which is fantastic. Yeah, this one doesn't have ammonia, does it? Actually, I lied. This one does have ammonia, sorry. And this color, it was so nice because it was cream, so it didn't drip anywhere. So first step is you just apply it on where you want the kind of lighter color to start. So I just took my friend just took strands of hair individually, and you do it on dry hair because it is permanent hair color, and we used a toothbrush and brushed it through our hair, or through my hair. So individually just brushed it through and then rubbed it through and then let it, I just dropped them again, you know, like over and over again. So you just put it all over around your head in kind of thin strands. So just like piece by piece. And you just pick at them randomly. You don't need to, you know, do it really systematically by any means. And make sure you do the pieces inside too so they are lighter as well. So I didn't just put it in my hands and then smear it through my hair. Normally people do that. Like I've watched a lot of videos on YouTube and that's what they recommend. But personally, I wasn't really for that. I didn't really want it to be super harsh. So I just pulled it through with the toothbrush. And next, after that, I left it in for 45 minutes, and after I washed it out, I wasn't crazy about the effect. It was still a little bit too subtle for me, and I wanted it to be a lot darker. So after I did that, I found this really ghetto old Frost Glow kit. It's probably like from the 90s. Okay, probably not. But it's this old school Revlon Frost Glow kit. It's a highlighting kit for dramatic blonde highlights for dark to medium dark hair. So it's this one's ammonia free. There's a deep conditioning treatment and it worked really, really well. So how you do it is it comes in this like packet. There's this kind of blue powder, so I guess it's bleach, and you mix it in with this liquid formula, and you stir it together with the spatula and in this little box that it gives you, and you just apply it piece by piece to, you know, your hair. And you can adjust the color highlight that you receive by, you know, just adjusting the time. So it says for, you know, medium brown hair, in order to achieve the results you want, you just leave it in for the right amount of time. So I ended up leaving it in my hair for about 15 to 20 minutes to get it kind of be like more brown, like that. So what I did is we took it, like my friend and I took piece by piece again and applied the bleach onto it. And just once again adjusting wherever we wanted to make sure that it looked like it was growing out, that kind of look. And we also took larger pieces in front of my face so that it would look blonder in the front. And also, you kind of have to wipe off different pieces of your hair with the bleach on it to make sure it's like some pieces are lighter, some pieces are darker. Because if you put it in, you know, like we started on this side and then we moved to the other side. And if you want, you know, two pieces here to be lighter brown than the front piece, then you have to take a towel and wipe off the dye on the other two pieces in the back or something like that. So you adjust based on the time. So it's kind of like a science experiment. It was pretty fun to do. And I actually had to do this technique almost 3 times. I did 3 times with this Frost Glow kit. So I did a few pieces and then I would wait for 15 minutes, wash out my hair, and then do it again when my hair dried. So my hair is pretty damaged today, I'm not going to lie. I've dyed my hair 4 times, 4 hours later in one day. So it was pretty harsh, but I'm so happy and couldn't be happier with the look of it. It's still not, you know, the smoothest my hair has been in a little while, but I will say that it was well worth it, and I'm looking forward to seeing it grow out a little bit more. So as my hair grows out a little bit more, it'll look darker on the top, and then the bottom will look even more faded. So it'll even look more beachy, and I'm sure the blonde will continue to fade. So hopefully a few weeks from now I can show you and you can see the video and you'll notice that my hair has gotten a little bit lighter as well. So that's how I did my ombre beach hair and my ombre hair color. So if you have any questions, let me know, because I love watching these videos and these were so helpful to me when I was, you know, deciding to do this hairstyle. So let me know what you think, and if you notice it, hopefully I'll have another video with better lighting so you can see it when I have when there's natural sunlight. You might be able to see it more. And once again, I used 2 boxes of dye. This Garnier Belle Colour and the Frost Glow by Revlon, which this is the Frost Glow kit I think was fantastic, and I probably will pick this up again if I want to redo my hairstyle. And that's it. So thank you so much for checking it out. Let me know what you think. I'll talk to you guys soon.